You're listening to the Bring the Thunder podcast, a podcast by fans for fans.
Yes, you are indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Bring the Thunder podcast post-game show. I'm here with Jack. OKC takes down Portland 124-95 in an absolute beatdown tonight. A win that OKC quite honestly needed. Started box score, SGA 30.6 assists, 11 of 15 from the field, 7 of 7 from the line in 29 minutes. Outstanding game from SGA. J-Dub 13, 7 and 7. Lou Dort hit 4 out of 10 from deep. I'll take that all day. 10 is a lot, but we'll take 4 makes, 12 points. And Chet goes for 12 and 10 on 50% in 25 minutes as well. Big highlights of the night. AJ Mitchell goes for 17, 6 and 3 in 23 minutes. Didn't miss a shot. 4 for 4 from the field, 1 for 1 from deep, and 8 free throws made. 1 block, 1 steal, and a plus 16. What a game from AJ Mitchell. Brandon Carlson added 12 points and 7 rebounds, played great. And Isaiah Joe shot the ball damn well tonight. 50% from deep, 15 points, 5 threes. Really good game from OKC, especially on a night like this. Going into the new year, wanted to get back to our old ways, and that's exactly what they did tonight, Jack.
Yeah, talking about old ways, way back into the defense now. It's been missing pretty much since the first of the 2 Spurs games, and now we're holding a team to 39% from the field. It's insane, and that's the way we win. It felt like we were watching OKC again after not seeing them for a while, and I think Dort and Chet really set that defensive tone from the get-go of the game.
Yeah.
And they are our best interior and our best exterior defenders. So I think it says a lot for them to really emphasize the defense on this game, because that must have been the talking point for the last couple of weeks in trainings. But it's great to play defense again.
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up. Held them to 39% from the field. They shot 40% from deep, but it didn't matter because we also caused 24 turnovers today. 24 turnovers. We won the battle 24-14. An outstanding game by the Thunder defense and the Thunder offense, highlighted by SGA with the 30 points. He looked great. He looked just like SGA. Perfect on the 30.5 line because he didn't play the fourth. So hits 30 and 3, and we'll take that. But Jack, can we just talk about AJ Mitchell? And I feel like we do this a lot, but adding 17 off the bench and only 4 for 4 from the field, and in 23 minutes, OKC's got a real problem on their hands with AJ Mitchell.
Yeah, we've been talking about him all year, pretty much after every game, and it's the same thing every time. Like, he's an efficient scorer, doing a bit of everything, and his defense is good. 1 steal, 1 block. He's everywhere. He's an above-average rebounder, 6 of them tonight. Getting to the hoop as well, getting those free throw calls. So, yeah, he's special, and we've locked him in for the next 3 years for $3 million a year. So that's even more special, I think.
Yeah, quite nice for OKC. What a bargain. We talked about that over the offseason, and now it's really coming, alive here. One downside tonight was Aaron Wiggins didn't have it, but that's completely fine. I was happy to see the minutes go up a little bit, even though some of them were in, the end of the game. But Brandon Carlson's really fighting to stay on this roster for good. He looks really good, and I'm not sure where he fits when J. Will comes back, and Isaiah Hartenstein. But to have a guy like him off the bench when you have two bigs out at the same time, and just come in and drop a nice 12 points and 7 rebounds, that says a lot about Brandon Carlson.
Yeah, I had it in my notes that he is an NBA contract level player. He needs to be off a 2-way, and I wouldn't be surprised if another team poaches him before we get the chance to keep him, because I believe his 2-way runs out this year, and if we don't retain him on a full contract, he's gone. So that's something interesting to look at as well. But I don't really see a world where we keep him, although he has deserved it, but he might get his flowers on another team.
Right. Deservingly so, I should add. He's outstanding. Go ahead, though. You were going to continue?
Yeah. Just to defend my man, Aaron Wiggins, I think he didn't have a great night from the field, 0 for 5, 0 for 4 from 3, but still a plus 18 in the box score and 2 assists, 2 steals. So still doing a little bit off the ball, even if the shot's not falling.
Yeah, I was going to turn to the defense here next. SGA led the way tonight, 4 steals by the reigning MVP. We got J-Dub with 3 steals. Funny enough, we caused all those turnovers, and Casey Wallace didn't have a steal or a block tonight. But Lou had a steal, Chet had two, Aaron Wiggins had two, AJ had one, and Caruso had one as well in his 9 minutes of action tonight. A short night for Caruso, deservingly so as well. Defense was everywhere, Jack, and I kind of want to stress it. Like you mentioned, that's probably most likely been the main focal point over the last couple of weeks because it has been struggling. And tonight against a decent Trailblazers team, it looked like one of the all-time greatest defenses again.
Yeah, back to where we like it, and 6 blocks from Chet definitely helps as well. But I think everyone just locked in defensively, and it was much more connected than it used to be. And I think it just kept compiling on itself because we started the game. I think Chet drew an offensive foul or a turnover just by playing good defense, and especially going into a game like this where someone like Denny Avdia can easily rack up to 20 free throws, and keeping him only to 7 free throw attempts is perfect. I think the defense is really disciplined, exactly like we said in the pregame show. Defend him like we defended Luka, and we did. And I mean, 17 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 5 for 14 from the field. Speaks for itself, really. But yeah, it's all about the defense, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to that performance of Avdia, 7 turnovers as well. Gets 6 points from the free throw line, kept him off the line tonight. He still had 7 free throws, but for the most part, kept him off. He's averaging closer to 10, so pretty well done by OKC. Just a game that needed to happen. This is the game that needed to happen right before the new year. Get back to your roots. 29-5 after tonight. Just looked like a classic OKC win, and we haven't seen these much. Even the game against the Sixers, when we did have a blowout, I didn't love the win. This was an OKC win that we've become so used to, and I'm very happy to see it. With that being said, we're about 10 minutes into the show. We'll get to our first segment of the night. Jack, what the hell are you wearing, bro?
What the is Jack wearing?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the show, after every OKC win, Jack wears a jersey. He doesn't tell me who it is. He doesn't obviously tell you guys in the chat who it is. Jack, I'm going to guess first here because I am the only one on the panel with you tonight. Blue away OKC jersey. Man. All right. I'm trying to remember what you have. I know you added some new jerseys to the collection. For me, it's screaming Jalen Williams, but I just don't think you're going to go Jalen Williams tonight. We got somebody in the chat saying Shea. Very well could be SGA. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, actually. Man, I thought you had an AJ Mitchell white jersey, but it might have been blue. I think AJ's deserving of the jersey of choice tonight, but that comment just got me leaning towards SGA. I'm just going to lock in with my gut, and my gut does say AJ Mitchell tonight.
All right. I'll reveal that tonight I am wearing a Brandon Carlson jersey. B-Money.
Die-hard fan.
Foreman. Yep.
Joe in the chat went with Chet here. Die-hard fan with a Brandon Carlson jersey. I didn't know it was blue. I didn't remember that it was blue, that you just got the blue one.
Uh-huh.
I would have known. Well, that makes my new year.
Didn't think anyone's getting that.
Yeah, that kind of makes my new year a big disappointment. I got to fix it before the ball drops over here on the East Coast. But with that being said, we will just wrap up a little bit shorter than normal tonight. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, especially on New Year's Eve night. I'm hoping everybody's spending time with their loved ones, having a good time wherever you may be. If you're watching tomorrow, which I'm assuming most of our audience will, I hope you had a happy New Year's Eve, and I hope your 2026 is as good as it can be. That being said, Jack, you got anything else for him?
It's been a great year for the Thunder. We started our podcast pretty much a year ago now, so all in all, it's just been a great year, and appreciate everyone for being part of it, and onto the next year and bigger, better things coming.
Absolutely. Definitely really soon, actually. We'll have some cool stuff coming. But Happy New Year to everybody. Again, if you haven't checked out our premium subscriptions on the YouTube channel, go check those out. We have such a growing community, and we love every single one of our members. We get in contact with a bunch of them. Shout out to all you guys, and we will see you guys. When are we seeing them next year? We're seeing them You'll see our episode Friday, and then we got Warriors Friday night, late game. So we'll see you guys then. Enjoy your guys' night. Stay safe. And Thunder up, baby. Let's go.